Good morning, everyone. My name is Tim Crosson, and I've been a CASA for 3 years. And I wanted to briefly share my thoughts on my experience as a CASA and some of the unique ways, or one of the unique ways, in which I believe CASAs can support and influence our foster youth. So, one way in particular I wanted to highlight today was how CASAs can often bring a broader view of the world and possibilities that our youth may not have considered. And I want to share a short story to illustrate this idea. I've been matched with my CASA for 3 years again, and she is a delight, but she's also a typical teenager, and she's happy to sit in her room all day, honestly, and sit on her phone. And I'm not even sure what she's doing on her phone all day, but she can be there all day. The summer before her freshman year of high school, I suggested that we take a look at some of the really excellent sports programs that were being offered at her school. And of course, she's not interested. That didn't sound fun to her. So I did some research, and I found out that if she did a sports team or participated on a sports team, she wouldn't have to do PE. So that was the game changer. So at that, she said yes, she would consider being on a sports team. And we took a look at all of the different opportunities. And given she has some limitations on attending practice reliably for other reasons, I thought an individual sport might be best for her. And so we decided on tennis. As luck would have it, I'm a tennis player. I had equipment she could borrow, and it seemed like a good fit. At that, I contacted the tennis coach to explain some of her limitations, and he was very supportive and so happy to have her on the team. So two big things happened in this. First, she ended up loving tennis. More importantly, she's a natural athlete, and she didn't know that. Just natural athleticism. And she was so naturally talented at the sport that after her freshman year, that following summer, they elevated two of the freshmen to varsity, and she was one of the two that were elevated. More importantly, in this exercise, in my opinion, what she gained was an appreciation of what she's capable of. She was getting up herself every morning at 6:30, making her own breakfast, getting herself to practice, enduring very difficult conditioning in the heat, in the summer heat, and doing it again the next day, never late once and never complaining. I think this reason the story is so important is by stretching herself into a new activity, in this case a sport. Not only did she gain an awareness of her natural athleticism, but more importantly, she now recognizes that she possesses some of the really important personal qualities that are foundational in success no matter what she does. And those things include taking responsibility for herself, tenacity, a work ethic. And to me, that was the greatest gift from this experience. And this experience wouldn't have happened if there wasn't somebody with a broader view to take the extra step to contact the coach and to encourage her to do this activity. So I wanted to close by saying that as working with a CASA for the last 3 years has truly been a joy. I've loved all of it. And I've seen firsthand the overarching impact that I'm hopeful our relationship will have in her life. Even though some of these things may look small from the outside. Every single foster youth, especially our most vulnerable, must have an opportunity to be matched with a caring adult who can help them navigate into adulthood and ultimately, maybe more importantly, help them discover who they are and of what they're capable. I appreciate you listening to my story. I'm hopeful that you will consider supporting this very worthwhile community effort. Thank you.